Portion's right, you must bunk it up.
Actually, listen to you if my ears ever stop ringing.
Okay, I won't lie. I was considering like just immediately killing these guys once this mission finished. But now I'm kind of like intrigued that they might be able to give me something in the future, you know?
You really led me on about the gunpowder magazine. A golem made of dough, souls in...
Not exactly.
Also, I will say,
It's all based on the real
I was
philosophy
apparently
of the Jewish
recording the
Kabbalah.
last like
I
half
studied
hour
the
and not
writings
actually
of
streaming,
Bonaventura
so I've
and
just been
Dietrich von
talking to
Frege.
myself the entire
It was
time.
never in my
Literally.
interest to put their theories
Just a
into
random
practice.
fucking recording.
But they worked brilliantly as a cover-up, don't you think?
I really
So, hey,
thought
hi,
you'd have a
how y'all
golem
doing?
made from
It's
dough
the
walking
stream.
around the mill. Or that I could become invisible.
Ah, but black powder...
So for the last time, Crazel, what now?
I'll do what I promised, and what will most likely be my fate. I'm going to gather together all the knowledge I've acquired. And that's up to you, Henry. Lord Samin has no hold over you. You know, the inevitability of God's plan takes no...
That sounds somehow... Now I'm even happier about
The ideal... Maybe it's time to carry sacks. But if you're still interested in learning a bit more, draw...
I know where to...
Indeed. Farewell.
Can I learn something from this guy? Go on, Ryder. Nothing much? Alright.
God be with you.
Boink. They bring your secrets? They still here? Or do they just fucking leave? But yeah, I never actually went into this fucking lair.
What if you...
What if you...
I'm almost done. Save yourselves!
I'm sure of it.
Ding. Alright. So now that that's done, let us actually go back and fucking do the thing for Hans Kippon. Oh wait, I can sleep at the mill. I'm actually curious if NPCs even like regenerate or like respawn at all. I guess it probably doesn't matter too much at this point. I'm probably not gonna come back to Lower Samin. How much food does that give? 80. Be able to eat one more spoonful.
My God.
Alright, time to leave. Oh, new quest. Oh, it's probably the fucking jerk off. Avoid them. Sent. Successfully avoided. Eat some food. Wait, let me read this thing. I like more books than I. Recipe for lead shot gunpowder. pretty good, probably. Skudol. I guess the future area from when we actually get there. Golden Lower Sim. Let me see. Wait, what is what of all these potions? Because like some of them are counted like left side buffs and some are right side buffs, and I don't really know what the difference is. See better than dark is whatever. It's this one. Painkiller brew? Yeah, painkiller brew is what we need.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Slow down, you idiot!
I keep getting paranoid at this point, and I keep constantly rechecking my OBS to see if I'm leaving anymore.
I heard they're going to cut down the
Fuck
old
me.
oak at the crossroads.
Oh no! Why? A lovely
So let me see. Am I wanted in Samin at this point? No.
tree like that.
Interesting. Very
I don't
interesting.
think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schumberg.
Kim.
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Bergov. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us.
I suppose you're right. But I won't be fucking humiliated. A jump-top tosser like that isn't going to get high-handed with the Lord of Perkstein.
I agree. Although, the Lord of Perkstein can also act pretty haughty at times.
Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but
Happens to the best of us. But you can rely on me. Always. We had a disagreement, that's all. Who doesn't sometimes? You're the closest friend I have left.
thank you, Henry. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to have you as my page. You know, Hanash assigned you to me as a kind of punishment, but now I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. You have my word as a nobleman.
And you have my word as
Isn't
a
it like an option to
blacksmith that I'll
fuck
stand by
Hans
you,
in this game?
even if it isn't always easy.
Because I remember a
going.
bunch of people on Twitter being very
Then your
upset that
word
like
must
Henry's
be as
apparently
firm as
bisexual in
steel.
this game.
But I take my
So when a
promises
lot of
seriously
people
too.
like later in the game
And
where
since
they're
I
like,
made a
"Hey,
promise
you
to
want
the
to
sinner,
train
have to
sword
repay our
fighting?"
debt.
People were
Don't worry
apparently
about
very
it.
surprised that that meant
I took
having
care of
gay
it on
sex
behalf
and
of
not
both of us.
actual
You
sword
did?
fighting.
My word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Well, not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now Nabokov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
No fast forwarding.
Feels nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Bergov certainly knows how to make an impression.
Well, it didn't look so great
I
from
wonder how many of
inside
these
that
quests you
dungeon.
can actually finish by
That's
just
a
sort
view
of
I hope I won't be
fast
seeing
forwarding
again.
time.
I couldn't agree more.
Because I know the one mission where you have to follow like a Samin into the forest, deal with some bandits. If you just let him ride away and like don't follow him, it'll actually like
This
sort
place
of
makes me
auto
feel
complete the
queasy.
mission. Like you'll get an outcome where he'll be like, "Hey, where the
could have
fuck did you
croaked
go?"
it.
You know, he'll
Gone
be
off to
upset and
join my
stuff.
old man in eternity.
But they'll take care of the objective for you, so you don't need to worry about it.
So, son, what great deeds
I'm
have you
wondering
achieved in life?
If that's
I
like,
don't
if you want to
tell
like
him.
actually speedrun
Well,
this game,
Pa,
if that's
I fucked
genuinely
everything
the
up
way you
royally,
want to do it,
and then they hang me for
because then you
poaching.
can skip a
Christ
bunch of
on
quest
us.
objectives by doing
can't
nothing or
have
by just letting
that.
the NPCs
When I go
fuck
to the
off.
next life, I need to have something better to tell. whole lot better.
Like you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only, how to actually achieve it. Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things, and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first, wins. So, get...
Where are we racing to?
ready? Forward!
Quick! Ka! Ka!
Oh, this way.
Go! Quick!
Faster! Faster!
Quick! Go!
This horse is too fast. What the fuck? I don't even know where the fuck we're going. Do we ride through Troskovitz? Guess we're just riding through Troskovitz, sure.
Quick! Go! Quick!
Can I get the speed buff one more time, or am I just shit out of luck?
Just a bit further.
No, horsey.
Quick!
Okay, my horse is just fucked at this
Go!
point. You wanna interact, man?
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
I think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Yeah, it's also one of those missions where you could really just
Fortuna, you mat!
benefit from having one of those fucking fast forward features. Like, just have a little interact button down here that says, like, hold fucking T to just, like, zip there, you know?
We turn right here.
Opa. Hey, a fast travel option. Thank God.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaromir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaromir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaromir of Nabokov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaromir. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Burkhoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
All good.
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I say,
Yeah, all right then.
the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your
Dice?
horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Sverk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Get to know Michael. All right then.
I heard Lord von Burghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
He's calling his loyal men to arms. To fight back against the bandits running rampant in the region.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Burghoff have?
He's got some, but definitely less than he'd like to. That's why we're here.
Well, hopefully enough. I bet my left nut Lord Yaramir will send me. Tell me one thing, though. Because I can't wrap my head around it. Why didn't von Burghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Perkstein and his escort?
I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
Now, the Lords of Liper are a large house. Among them, Capon is pretty insignificant.
That must piss him off, eh? I wonder how many more of his relatives will have to pass on before he gets something worthwhile.
Well, I never looked into it.
And you're his, what, page? Servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaramir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, We've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can...
Let's do it,
You don't have to ask. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice. We don't want to hack each other.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want.
Give me a long
Give me a
sword.
long... You must fancy yourself a master swordsman. Give me a moment.
Let him have it, Michael.
Fuck you! I can
Oh, damn. Man just had the fucking reach. He just like flew towards me.
Kurva! I'm wounded!
When are you going down, sir? Surely any second now. Come on, Michael. Michael.
Kurva!
Kurva!
Show what you're made of!
For glory and carnage, die!
One final tip on his little head. Boink.
A good fight.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honor has been defended.
Ha! That it has. Didn't expect all honor to you. Here you go. Something to remember, Nimbar. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara.
Growl spurs.
She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark.
Damn, okay, this place has got fucking everything. Got a smith, though. Hey, man, you got a recipe for me?
That's nice.
I'm a
meet someone from the
blacksmith.
Trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must have had a slice of luck to be hanging out with nobles. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade, but something always brought us back. I'm Stay. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Stay.
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nails and knives and saws till I couldn't see straight. Folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work...
What I mean is, thanks for the offer, but we can't... Besides, you get in the way down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice with Twerk or something.
All right. Well...
Oh, I know you did, but I can manage by myself. Really?
And all right
See you
then,
later.
can I trade with you or something? And rob you. What you got in them pockets, dude? Am I allowed in here? I don't care if I'm allowed in here. Where's the money, Mr. Blacksmith? Nothing. Perfume.
Who goes there?
Nobody.
Wanted to break in here, did you?
No, I didn't. Fuck off. Mark.
Greetings, sir. You've come along. We could practice archery.
Sure.
I was hope the targets up and the rest is easy. The close and the one with if you. Now just
Yeah, give me a
let's take,
bow.
but you ain't got one. We've got more.
That's generous.
Thank you, sir.
Your positions. And we're off.
Shit.
Right in the bullseye.
Shit. These don't fly nearly as straight as with a crossbow. I am
Have you been
figuring it out at least. Oh fuck yeah. Okay, well, he needs to hit one more bullseye or we're tied. Yeah, easy.
Stone me, sir. I never admirable, and here's the gift I.
Thanks. The pleasure was all mine.
If you want it.
No, I want another bow.
Another.
You.
I'll take the wager.
Now,
Longbow.
whatever.
Take up your positions. Let them fly.
Hey, that wasn't so shabby.
Shit.
I'm never going to hit the bullseye at this rate.
Dude, the salvo perk is fucking doing work. Makes you reload so goddamn fast. Okay, now I'm actually smurfing. Ooh.
Have you been rolling in shit?
Fuck you, man. Fucking pussy. What the fuck?
Sakra. Or maybe you'll, if you fancy it.
I want to
What
shoot.
feel like.
Sure.
Now, let's whatever.
Take up your positions.
Let them fly.
Doink.
That's how it's done.
Doink. Doink.
That's how it's done.
Oh shit, he's smurfing too. What the fuck? Okay, he missed one. Oh, camera. That's literally max score. I hit the bullseye on every single arrow. I'm the fucking goat, man. Don't fuck with me in medieval archery.
Sakra. You've got all the groschen, maybe, if you're fat.
Surely.
More on.
Surely that's an achievement. There's not an achievement for that?
Now, let's whatever you.
Alright, let's do one more.
Ready? And loose.
Oh, fuck yeah. I love seeing my first stream message of the day being a fucking auto mod message. Streamboo.com. Yeah, everybody go to streamboo.com for a free virus. Intrepid Caper. Fucking name. I feel like bot names these days are just sort of adjective, noun. Like all the time with like no fail. That's the only thing they are. There's no sort of like intrigue or interest in what it could be. It's just that's what it is, you know?
Sakra.
Adjective, noun.
You've got a god-given talent there.
At least back in the day, bots would always like have some like fuck ass
Project
name of
we
like
agreed on
ask him to get
are
Scooter
yours by
43, Scabby 42.
Maybe
You know,
you'll
just
give me a if.
no such thing anymore, man. We get down from here.
Well, Henry.
I wish to keep using my fucking sword. Wait. I'm a longsword. Is that the one I just got from the random guy? Oh, whatever.
Fancy a game of...
I'll
I have a
throw
bit
over
of coin
dice.
again.
What game would you like to...
With a badge. Knights and a badge.
Nice.
Let's play.
I don't know what that actually means. Playing with a badge can make an ordinary game dice more interesting by using a badge. If you and your opponent have a badge of the same level, tin, silver, or gold, you can make use of them during your game. Every badge is a different property of the game. Add these properties to the badge description in your inventory, or you can read them at any time on the following page. And then these are just like... I wish to... Did I not find a gold one at one point? I swear I did, or maybe I just like forgot to say. Using this badge will gain you 50% more points this round. Can be used once per game. Probably that one, surely then, right? And then here we'll go for 2 odd dice. Demonic dice. 2 demonic dice. So 1 more. A lucky die, I guess. Sure.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me. Well, maybe I'd do the same.
Wait. No, I didn't want to pass. I wanted to use the badge. Bro, I had 3 5s and a 1. Please bust, man.
These ones here.
Oh, is it like you select what you use and then you like double the dice or some shit?
My God, I'm done. God be with you.
Yep, I have no dice anymore.
And we'll stay friends.
Hold and continue. I'm not to bust. I'm about to bust. Or pass. Bro, I'd be like 1,200 points ahead. Fuck.
Finished. Your turn.
Silver badge of head start. Yes. How do I
Let it
continue
be
on 2
now.
dice?
I want to play too, you know.
Fuck. Shit. I guess it was 2 double dice, so I shouldn't do that. And the 3 4s, yep, makes
Damn
sense.
it! They're yours, lad.
1 2 3 4 5. Wow. I guess small straight is like 500. That's not bad. Dude, I'm getting fucking farmed. Two, 3. Nothing. Please bust.
God damn it!
Yeah.
I give up.
Three, one. Hold one. Hold this one still.
If I was
Go
you,
again.
I'd take it.
Super kind. What are these dice again? Lou die, Devil's Head die. One. Do these even have a 5 side? A 5 or a 1? I'm just gonna go for it because I don't remember.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
Oh, I'm just that cracked. I'm just that cracked. Hello, dog. 1, 2. Ah, if this could have been a 3, that would have been a straight. Full straight. Die. You. One more score and continue. Now I'm gonna lose everything. Watch. Fuck no! I had to do it. I have to catch up. Bitch. Come on, devil dice. Show me the money. Alright, surely to devil side here. Oh, 1. Ah, this one I have to pass on. I thought I had a fucking straight there for a second. Bust, please.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. Catching up, making a comeback. And this is where he just one-shots me. Oh,
My
he
God.
almost
I'm done.
fucking one-shot me. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. No, 3 4s. That's
Finished. Your turn.
stopping there. Okay, we have to go big here. We have to go Omega. Going Omega. That's 1,000 points. We're 150 away. It's the 3 Devils dice, which is like fucked up, but I think we have to go for it. This is fucked. We're 100 points away. We're gonna be 100 points in one roll. We need a 1. I don't even know if there is a 1 on this dice. Can I see like the different types of dice? I don't know which one it has. Does it have a 1 side? I need like 2 5s or a 1. Like this one for sure has a 5 then. I don't know what this one has. I need to score and continue. We have to go all in. A 1. What the fuck? The 5. Okay. Does the Ludai even have a 5? Okay, let me just double check that I'm not stupid. We literally need 50 points. We need 50 points more than what we already have, so I need to do it because he gets 300 points for sure. We have to go for it. We have to go for a 5. It's like a 1 in 6. Come on, a 5. A 5. A 5. Let's fucking
Good
go.
game, friend. The money's yours. What rotten luck. I won't get that one back.
Yeah, fuck you, Zwerg. Bitch.
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Fucking loser. Alright, what am I doing here? I just wait like an hour.
Mother of God. Where's that stench coming
Good to see you.
Oh.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Private area? Alright. Play more dice. Actually, even better. Wein zu trinken. So gut geschmeckt. Like some food. I have some food, sir. Wait, what the fuck is this have? Oh, I stink. Do you have a trow here? Anti-stank? No, madam.
What's this about?
Hold on.
Bollocks. You've got me mixed up with someone. I don't know you from Adam.
No, I'm serious. I've seen you somewhere before.
Aye? Where was that, then?
Rock Tower Pond. Hills. I have no. I'm gonna say at the west. Oh. Troskovitz Tavern.
I saw you in the Troskovitz Tavern. The one I got into a fight at. Remember? Sorry if I overdid it a bit. I wasn't having a good day.
Nor would I have if I was there, but I wasn't.
Really?
Aye, really. God's truth. But look on the bright side. You don't owe me anything. Look, you made a mistake, that's all. We all make mistakes.
I apologise.
Nice.
It's all right. It can happen to anyone. I don't mind.
Farewell.
I want to kill that guy. I want his hat.
Hey, sir, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you not to go any further. I'm sure
is
they'll
that
take
mutt
good
one
care
over
of
here?
you up in the
You better
fortress.
call back that
Why
dog.
can't I go there if you don't mind me asking?
Because there's work going on there, sir. Repairing the fortifications, cutting wood, sharpening stakes. It's like an anthill there. Nothing worth seeing, if you ask me. You get in the lad's way,
Leave it.
God forbid
Shoot.
you might have an unfortunate accident.
Bitch.
I can't let that happen. I'm sure you understand.
It better sod off.
I
I
want
want
to
to
go for
take a look there.
Fuck it.
Sorry,
Stink.
sir. That's not possible.
Okay, well,
Right.
fuck you.
I understand.
Thanks for being so understanding, sir.
I wish to go there during nighttime.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Eragot. Oh, Clara?
Well, I never.
Clara?
The great warrior himself has come. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Oh, but nor did he. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take...
That's what I'm here for. Show me, so I know.
Surely won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better.
Don't you clean my clothes
a lot.
too? Oh, fuck
I'm
yeah.
glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry.
On.
Lord
Henry?
Capon's retainer. We're on a
Hey,
mission
Goose,
from
how you
Lord
doing, buddy?
von Burghoff.
How's the cooming? It's going really well.
Clara.
I started the
Nice to
first
meet
half
you,
of the
Sir
stream
Knight.
by not streaming at all. I had accidentally hit the recording button on OBS and not the streaming button, and I didn't realize until quite a little while into the stream itself. I was just like, I'm a shitty like low viewer streamer, so I didn't think too much of it because I was like, oh yeah, damn, there's really nobody in the chat today, huh? And then at some point I looked over and I like double checked. I was like, am I fucking recording?
My sword is at your service, miss.
It's just one of those
Like me.
days, you know?
No one's ever said
Just
anything
one of those
like that
days.
to me before. But it's not your sword I need so much as your legs.
My legs?
I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. It's not far, but I'll be... And protector. And if you tell me about your chivalrous deeds, it'll shorten the time.
Yeah, all right
I
then.
will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush.
Comely?
Come on then, let's go.
Word of
If
the
I don't
day.
get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps, and that wouldn't do. Shall we go?
Naps fixes everything though. Love me a good ice
Our
cold
little
schnapps
fortress
straight from the
doesn't impress you
freezer.
much,
Hits
I
so hard.
suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Well, so far I've been into your pockets, madam, but don't worry too much about that.
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, so I'd say I'm not a real monk.
That's good to know. Tell me more, please.
Tallenberg.
And now that you mention castles, I conquered one once. The enemy took it by a ruse, and we couldn't let that go unanswered. I found a great scholar and got him to build us a trebuchet. Then we bombarded the castle. But they didn't surrender. So brute force was required. Smash down the gate, ladders up to the ramparts, and so on.
Aye, when brains fall short, brawn has to step in. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my
She just called me
life.
stupid.
I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and
Like,
bruised.
oh yeah, when
of
your
time
brain
passed.
fails, I guess that's what you do.
Sir
You
Hans'
just
meeting
fucking
is
bombard
most
the
likely
tower.
over. I should wait for him at the stables.
Me when I'm a low IQ fucking farmer. Oh yeah, I'll just build a fucking medieval trebuchet and hire a mathematician to do the calculations. Oh yeah, you're so fucking stupid. Hello, Clara. Any installed any cheats for Counter-Strike recently?
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
Quite a bit about
I know
herbs.
Quite a bit about herbs, I think. So just tell me what's wrong with your lads.
Henry, my
and I'll
boy,
come up
without
with a remedy.
fail, you sound like the
Really?
biggest idiot.
So tell me how to
I know
treat
quite a
fever,
bit about herbs,
say,
actually.
or shortness of breath.
In that case, you'll need sage and chamomile, maybe some poppy or marigold. Am I right?
Aye, exactly right. I've got enough chamomile. It's the rest I need. Above all, the marigold. Since you know all about it, you'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
I think I'll manage.
Marigold. Off to Clara. Find sage. Poppies, marigold. That Valerian thistle. Sage. Poppy and marigold. Oh, not dandelion. Fuck. No, not that dandelion. I clicked the wrong thing. That one. I need to actually do some actual alchemy in this game, and maybe like some more blacksmithing at some point. Like, I did a tiny amount of blacksmithing, or sorry, alchemy at the very beginning of the game, just to make a bunch of potions, but I felt like I've just found a what is that? It's a dog barking at a deer. Someone shut that dog up.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first, I want to show you something. Hurry.
No, all right then.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
I'm not in the mood for this.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward.
I love, like, instant, there was like 2 frames of them just sort of standing there with no clothes on.
If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on
Remember
like that.
Twitch chat, it's okay. It's
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but
it's
not
not
every
raw
damsel in
pornography,
distress
it's
knows the
tasteful nudity. So it's okay.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help.
Thank you, madam. Do you have to do that for the main quest? Or does it just like depend on who you talk to? I don't think it was actually like the objective to talk to Claire. It was just like a thing you could do. Go out and fuck. Hello, Hans. Something to say?
It's a good thing you... Excellent! My favourite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat.
Just have to spend enough
So
time
Yaramir
here?
is a pleasant
I guess,
fellow.
yeah.
And he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
I had a great time. Michael, the garrison commander, challenged me to defend your honor in a friendly duel.
Did you win?
Of course.
Sorry I asked. But now back to our duties.
The Trotsky.
I agree.
We can always come back to play some more dice and fuck again another time.
Oh, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. We'll pass on Sir Yaramiri's messages to Lord von Bergov, and our work will be done.
Let's go see him.
Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry.
Greetings.
Welcome back.
Sir, I'm
This
glad
looks
you got
slightly
back safe and
Schwarzenegger,
sound.
but the way
Now
he said
let's
that.
get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Yaramiri sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen.
Roughly what I expected. Thank you, Lord Capon. The reserves are being assembled, and we'll soon have a strong enough force to deal with that trouble.
But Lord Nebak had a lot more men in his fortress. He's definitely not sending you everything he can.
That's true. I discussed that with him. He insisted he couldn't send more men. He needed a garrison capable of keeping the fortress secure.
The fortress is on an outcrop with 1 approach road, and pretty well fortified. It could be held by 5 men with 1 arm tied behind their backs, unless they're vastly outnumbered.
That's probably true, but some of the men you saw there aren't his own. They're hired mercenaries, and the contract he signed with them binds them to protect the fortress and the surrounding area. If he were to send them out into the field, he'd have to pay extra, and he can't afford to. So he's sending his own armed men, who are his to use as he sees fit, and the rest have to stay at the fortress.
Nebag has hired mercenaries, does he? How many?
Around a dozen would be my estimate.
Interesting. Very interesting. I would like to know where he got the coin for that. Thank you, gentlemen,
Nebakov gold.
for this little service. But we haven't been idle either. I have some news you might be interested in. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
You will learn execution place, Black Chronicle, executioners. Yeah.
I'm surprised how
I'm down for a little
tender-hearted
torture.
your
Why
men
not?
are. Especially after what that band
Get
did to
Henry
you
in
and your
there,
captain.
twist his balls
But
a
I
little.
haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once.
Fuck yeah,
or
torture,
twice,
let's go.
So I'm interested to see
Them
if you
coom
can do it
smiley.
again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Well, Miller Crazel isn't very suspicious since I literally killed him after I finished his quest.
Nomads have settled at Vidlak.
I know. I met their voivod. I cannot deny I would rather they moved away. But they have a charter from King Sigismund that entitles them to stay here. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
All right then. Main quest started. Necessary evil. Speak with Capon.
Let's go a little farther so he doesn't hear us.
Okay. Ding.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
We have to do it.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Torturing people.
Cut his balls
What
off.
have I gotten myself into?
Come on. Beat it up. Is it downstairs? Yeah, it's in the prison area, right? I've been there a few times at this point. Okay, last time I was here, I got arrested for trying to go in here. And by arrested, I mean I killed the
You
guard.
blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
We asked first. So answer nicely, or...
Or we'll use force.
Do as you like, yellow bellies. You'll end up just like von Bergov. On the gallows. Like all traitors.
Slap him. Yeah, with the metal gloves.
Ah! Fuck off!
This is going nowhere.
We just started,
No.
come on.
My friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
Cut him balls off. View tongs. Sir, I hope you're not too fond of being able to produce semen, because you won't for very long.
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Aw, come on. Cut him balls off, dude.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse.
Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
Ish who?
Istvan.
It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
Where's that band of yours hiding?
Where are you
Tell
hiding?
us where we can find that damn band of yours. Now, you'll find out we're made of sterner stuff than those soft-hearted souls from the garrison. A lot sterner. We've been through countless battles and interrogated enough prisoners to know how to loosen their tongues. If you want to try our patience, then go ahead, stay silent, and you'll see what happens.
Nabokov. It's Nabokov.
You're lying. I was just there and spoke directly with Lord Nabak.
Looks like our fellas pulled the wool over your eyes.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabak is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you.
Is Clara gonna be dead by the time we
You're
get
nothing
back,
but a
so we
band
can't
of
fuck again?
mercenaries raiding for coin.
Man.
You're no different than bandits.
I want my buff.
So don't try to turn your crimes into something
The
noble.
sex buff.
I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
When I read that line, like before he actually said the line, you know that fucking stupid meme from Killer Bean, like, let me put it in a language that you can understand, and then he just starts saying a bunch of shit in Chinese. Oh my god. It was never gonna happen, but like a part of my brain was fully expecting you, Hans Cape, I was gonna lock in Chinese there for a second.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Berghoff wouldn't come out of it alive. I want that bastard's name, now!
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Olda! Sabine!
The groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
all hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly! Agnes! Good lord!
If you tell him, their bloods will be on your hands!
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
Oh no, I didn't see the second option to take an instrument and torture.
They were our friends.
You filth!
What? Satisfied now?
Cut him balls.
I'll show you.
You murdered my
Bust his
people,
nuts.
so
Bust his
enjoy
nut.
this, you sack of shit!
Ah!
But we're not on von Berghoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
Yes. Very
How do you
good.
feel?
Well,
Rep lost, rep gained.
I can't say I feel too good about it.
-1 +1.
But in the end, it wasn't all that horrible. I mean, you had to squeeze him a bit. But I'm glad it didn't go too far.
He told us something, didn't he?
Well, that they're based in Nabokov. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semin, Gnarly.
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible
I mean, but
mess.
if the guy isn't there, then I feel like this is an important choice. Yeah, fuck it. Turn
There's
some
nothing
in.
to be done. We must tell von Berghoff what's really going on with Semin.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
Alright, time to get a whole castle fucking killed. Inform them. Yeah, get up the stairs.
Excuse me.
You bitch. Fuck you, Ulrich, bitch. So what we tell him now and he just fucking kill everybody?
God be
Sounds
with
sick.
you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
What? Oh, he's all the way in the fucking other side of the castle? Really? How do I get downstairs? Well, quickly at least. Oh, dice? Wait. Lost. Fuck. How do I leave? Oh, he's over in like the war room thingy over here, right? Yep.
Greetings to you.
Oh no. Further up? Further up still? In the reading office?
I bring news from the torture chamber.
We will not talk about that here. Come to the hall, so Burgrave hush.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
Your suspicions about Semin were correct. We found out young Semin was in it up to his ears.
Which means precisely what?
That he's in league with the bandits. And he left his own wedding just to ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I don't think so. His disappearance from the wedding wouldn't have caused such a fuss, in that case. Old Semin was quite jarred by it. If he'd known in advance, he'd have acted differently.
That sounds likely. Very
Okay,
well
so we
then.
actually avoid getting all the people killed. Ah, that might have been fun, but whatever.
The bandits have a camp in Nebokov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nemak yourself, Lord Capon. Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him quite convincingly. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. Apology accepted.
I wonder if you
At
can like
least we have found this out now. They'll soon
if
learn
you can like
what a
snoop around
mistake
that town
That's all
enough
we found out.
I must say,
and gain some of this knowledge
got
earlier, so
quite
you
a
don't
lot
even
out
need
of
to
him.
do the interrogation.
certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But, sir, they...
In any event,
I think there might actually be some like
die
really
has been
fun stuff you can do in this
Hashek,
game for like a speed run.
get your men
Not a
ready.
speed run in like the traditional sense of like breaking the game through glitches and stuff, but just finding every like fun way of either completing a quest by like doing something by like breaking into a house to like do an objective in a certain way, or sort of doing a funny way of ending the quest. Like, I don't know if you know this, Goose, if you're still here, but like the wedding, for example, like the wedding scene and everything, you're supposed to like do a bunch of activities and like play it out and then eventually like do a bunch of small quests for people. I found out actually by accident, if you just start a fight, it just skips, it fast forwards to like immediately that point where like the guards arrive and like break up the brawl at the end, and you're immediately transported up to the castle, and then you have to go through the whole segment here. But I thought, I was like, oh shit, the bad ending of the wedding or something. So I reloaded and did the wedding normally. And then, you know, that still sort of ends up happening, at least in my version of what happened. So I think that's just like a way you can sort of speedrun the wedding is starting a fight. I'm also thinking that the way that you can do Lord Semin's quest to even gain access to the wedding itself is you help the blacksmith, right? To like do the objective. You do the blacksmith objective to gain access to the wedding by going to Semin's castle. And the thing is, at Semin's castle, you not only you get a horse, which is probably pretty fast for the rest of the speed run, so you don't need to worry about like stealing horses all the time, but you can just actually call one. But you can also, right when Lord Semin and Gnarly leaves to go like find the bandits, you can just stand still. And if you wait, the objective will sort of auto-complete, and then you'll get like some dialogue from Lord Semi when he comes back that's like, oh, where did you go? We lost you. We had to do the objective ourselves. So they still do the objective. They do the objective by themselves, just without you. So I think if you just stand still and just hit wait, they'll do the objective so you can skip ahead in the quest without doing anything. So I think that's one way of getting to the wedding in the early game, is just doing the blacksmith quest, bing bang, go to Lord Semin, wait, and then complete that objective, go back to the blacksmith, and then I think that's all you really do in the blacksmith's quest, right? Because for the miller, you have to like do a bunch of robberies and stuff. If I remember correctly, where you have to go back to Troskowitz and then back and forth a few times. So that might actually be strats. Yeah, miller is for sure longer. I will say, the miller and their blacksmith are not invincible NPCs, meaning you can kill them. Meaning, because you can kill them, there has to be an alternative way of getting to the wedding. I don't know what that is. You know, maybe it's only something that unlocks if you kill both of them. But maybe it is available. Because I killed the miller. Like, the second that I did the quest, I killed him. I think I killed him like a couple times during the quest as well by accident because I got frustrated. So, but you get my point. I'm pretty sure there's like some way you could make it to the wedding without doing either of their quests, but like doing something else entirely. Again, I don't know what that would be. Maybe that's something to figure out. So I think this might actually just be a fun speed run, but in a very different sense. It's probably going to be a long speed run, don't get me wrong. But I think it'll definitely be faster because you can like, you know, you skip through all the dialogue and then you probably do a bunch of fast traveling. And then I feel like it's going to be a run that's all about just managing like your nourishment, energy to actually sleep and save. Although I guess you just utilize like whatever beds you can, or at least plan a route for what beds you can use without too much of an issue. And then obviously there's like getting gear and leveling up because you're going to be under leveled at some point. I feel like some of the dialogue you've seen with Lord Semin seems to imply that you can get in that way. I tried that in the beginning because I liked Lord Semin the most, but even if you just go to Lord Semin and if you've done his quest, he's like, oh, hey, can I come to your wedding or to the wedding? And he's like, oh, you can't come with me like that, lad. You understand? And he sort of says no. Even though immediately when I arrive at the wedding with the miller, he's like, "Oh, Henry, welcome. Of course, Henry's always invited," which is fucking bullshit. When I literally went to him like 10 minutes earlier to be like, "Hey, man, can I come to the wedding?" He says, "No, fuck off." But then when you come with the miller, it's like, "Oh, it's Henry. Henry's come to see us. Henry's come to the wedding." Like, bitch. Fuck you, Lord Semin. I should have gotten you killed here.
You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
But yeah, anyways, that's probably also me for the night. It's 11:30, and sadly, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Ugh, you. Fuck work. Don't want to. Maybe you can just infiltrate the wedding, and then a guard will catch you, and you'll be put in the jail cutscene. Maybe. I just don't know if there's like a way to start the wedding itself. Or maybe it's just sort of like a once you've run out of every option, so like if you kill the miller and then if you kill the blacksmith, that then the game is just like, oh shit, well, it just like provides you a final option if you've killed literally everybody. If you went the psychopath, that you can just yeah, like you said, maybe infiltrate it, or you get like a secret option that only unlocks if you've killed everybody. I assume it's like designed that you're supposed to take either the miller or the blacksmith, you know, depending on what kind of path you want to take, but there has to be. I kind of want to do a second playthrough of this game. Not so much to do all the like side quests again, because I think a lot of the side quests are cool, don't get me wrong, but you know, I could live without them. But just trying different things, you know, just mainly focusing on main quest. Maybe trying a slightly different build instead of like going heavy armor. Because there's a lot of skills that are very focused on just using a one-handed weapon and then using lighter armor. So it'd be a fun challenge to try like a light armor build where you always focus on dodging and stuff and then only using a one-handed sword. Could be. Could maybe be. But yeah, we'll figure that out some other time. Gonna submit KCD2 for heck off. I mean, assuming it's not like 5 hours, because I mean, I could do a 5-hour run at home because it's funny, you know? But like a 5-hour run at a marathon, like it needs to be still like decently playable. You know, I don't want to be like the graveyard shift at like an ESA or fucking some shitty run that takes 15 years. Like everybody hates the Final Fantasy. Nobody likes fucking Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, and all those shitty long runs. So I feel like Kingdom Come would be in the same boat, because I remember for like the first, I want to say, couple of months after Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 came out, at least at the time, there wasn't really anything in the way of like speed tech per se that was found. It was mostly just like a couple of glitches like item duping and stuff, but not really anything that could like break the run, but just more like assist you. So like, you know, being able to like generate more food so you didn't have to like find food all the time. Like there's a speedrun category for Kingdom Come Deliverance already. I mean, yeah, there's no runs, obviously. Dude, I love leaderboards that are just empty. Like just leaderboards with nothing on them. These are just my absolute favorite leaderboards. Who the fuck made this? Who thought this had to exist? Alright, so yeah, see. Oh shit, an hour 20. Okay, that's not bad. Because like I said, it was like 3-4 hours when I attempted it. And it was like around the 2-hour mark, you were halfway through the game, where I remember when I was for real time though. I mean, personally, I don't hate speedruns being around 2 hours. I know some people are like, oh, my speedrun needs to be 20 minutes exactly, or like maybe 30 minutes or something. I'm okay with 2 hours. It's like watching a movie. It's like a movie length. I like movies. I like being entertained for 2 hours in a row. Like I can do it. Personally, I'm not a short speed run, or sorry, I'm not a long speed run hater. Only if they're ultra long, because I feel like because I'm not being hypocritical with what I just said earlier, because the long runs, and I mean long runs, like I want to say 4 hour plus, that's a stretch. 3 is like that's also kind of a stretch, but like if it's really good and if it's like a game I'll only do like maybe a handful of runs of because it's 20, like sure, that's fine. Whatever. You're just having a good time. But like more than that, it's like uh not really. But like 2 hours is fine. Like it's fine. It's nothing crazy. I will say though, if it's a speed run where you need to grind like constantly, you need to like optimize your time. You want to do lots of runs, or like during a single day, you want to do like multiple runs in a row to like grind out or like get better goals, yada yada yada. Then I think it makes sense to have a shorter run, like sub 1 hour. I think is probably good for that. 30 minutes even would be nice, but just as a run to do for the sake of fun and enjoyment, I think 2 hours is great, or just fine. Nothing wrong with that. Kind of curious about the Kingdom Come 1 run.
Allies, you got this.
Can you like fast travel run? Oh yeah, he uses the bow. Yeah, dude, bow gaming in the first game. Don't tell me if you found anything, Goose, by the way, but one thing that I'm kind of curious, by the way, is if there's some kind of combat method in the second game that you can use to cheese. Because in the first game, I remember like certain hitboxes being way more weak to certain types of damage. Like if you hit an enemy in the head with an arrow in the first game, it would almost always be a one shot unless they were wearing like a helmet, especially if they were wearing like a helmet with a visor. Then it would still like not be a one shot and you could shoot people a million times. However, if they didn't have a helmet, even if in like the later parts of the game, it would still one tap people. Yeah, it's not that if you've looked into it, it's just if you've discovered something yourself of you're like, yeah, this is exploitable. 'Cause it was just at certain parts, at least in the first game, you could definitely exploit the fact that if you just could aim at someone's head or at their face, like around the visor itself, you could just fucking at people,
I need to.
God!
Okay.
Also, I'm just looking at the fast
like,
travel of the first
if
game,
I
and
keep
it's
this
so
pace
damn
until the
slow.
end, like.
So then there's the
ladders
wars, there's the
flying all over.
fortress, all these other things that you need to do.
Okay, yeah, that was really fast.
Yeah, it really looks like he's just using a bow and arrow like all throughout the game.
Okay, where's my pole arm? Give me a pole arm.
And he's farming for a specific weapon.
I can't really see it. Okay, it's already done. Well, this is not sub 120. I would say.
Okay.
I can sleep.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't like looked at the specific details of this run, but it just looks. You can do some stuff. I think there's some stuff you can do with the second game. There has to be something you can like exploit with the combat. It's a fucking RPG, surely there's something that's fucked up, like an item that's OP, or like a combo exploit that you can do for like swinging your swords like 50 times in 1 second, or like a whack ass fucking late game item that you can just find like super early, something like that. There has to be something like that. Has to be somewhere. Something like that. Something that you can just grab to just fucking you know, just blast things. Yeah, even though the game is still really good, it's still sort of janky in a way, but like janky in a really good way. Anyways, we can figure this out some other time.